Previously, Creamerman represented her father's lifestyle, and therefore Corbin would have felt like a surrogate of her own father to Beatrice. But when she actually got to know Corbin a bit more, she realized that he experienced a lot of the same insecurities that she did, and this was attractive to Beatrice. Butterscotch was ill-equipped to follow his writing dreams, and his failures slowly led Beatrice to fall back on some of the tendencies instilled in her by her father. This led to Butterscotch resenting Beatrice, and he formed a relationship with their young maid, Henrietta, who eventually became pregnant with his child. After Butterscotch begs Beatrice to help him, she manipulates Henrietta into giving the baby up for adoption.
Don't throw away your dreams for this child. Don't let that man poison your life the way he did mine.
Beatrice clearly blames her unhappiness in her life on Butterscotch and BoJack, and she truly believes that she's saving Henrietta from a lifetime of her own unhappiness. The final sequence of the flashback is beautifully haunting, and it all goes back to the moment that the last of Beatrice's innocence was taken from her. Later in life, when Beatrice is confronted with the idea of aborting BoJack, she flashes back to the shot of her burning baby doll. Beatrice's baby doll is taken and burned in front of her. This trauma leads to Beatrice feeling the need to keep BoJack, which in turn leads to her overwhelming resentment of her life with her husband and son, and her forcing of Henrietta into rejecting the life that Beatrice herself had, thus giving Hollyhock up for adoption. So let's take a look at this family tree of generational trauma caused by the Sugarman family. One thing we saw through Beatrice's childhood was an inordinate amount of importance placed on looks and weight. It clearly affected Beatrice long into her life in many ways.